The reason we have interim principles is because a full review will take likely a number of years. So what we've done is we've created principles that will work in the interim. One of the factors that will be considered are greenhouse gas emissions, both direct and upstream emissions. And as I said, if it comes to significant effects, so the decision comes to Cabinet, then we'll consider all of the factors. Clearly, that'll be looked at in the framework of what are we trying to do on climate change? Alberta, as you mentioned, has a cap on emissions. So, Alberta is doing, what it believes it needs to be doing to address greenhouse gas emissions. And as I say, when we look at this, we will consider a whole range of factors. What are the economic benefits? What are the impacts on the climate? What does the public had to say? What do the Indigenous peoples have to say? And then a decision is made on that basis. That is no different than has been made in the past. That it's always been at the Cabinet's discretion to make decisions about projects with significant effects. What is different is that we are actually trying to rebuild a process that has the confidence of Canadians by ensuring that we have the proper evidence and science behind this, that we've taken into account the views of the public, that we are looking at greenhouse gas emissions, that we've done consultation and we are working in partnership with Indigenous peoples, and that will make a big difference, and that's a better way that Cabinet is informed to make decisions.
This is not good news for the natural resources sector. This is not good news for those whose jobs depend on their very jobs depend on the natural resources sector doing well. This is another layer, another process that pipelines, and let's be frank, pipelines are the basic infrastructure for natural resources. So to give some context to this discussion, when we're talking about any other kind of basic infrastructure, whether it be high-speed rail, whether it be clean water, all kinds of infrastructure projects that go on across this country that have to go through approval processes, in principle, they are supported by the sitting government. But for some reason, infrastructure surrounding natural resources is a problem, an ideological problem for this government.